This is.
Oh wait, we are.
This is real.
Hello.
This is real.
This is real.
I've got my plaque right here. There you go. This is my not winner plaque.
Joining my also not winner plaque.
Look at that.
Twinsies.
We got two losers on the stream. Who would watch us?
Biggest losers. Come on.
So, had a pretty good weekend. I had a lot of fun in Vegas.
Yeah, it was good.
Winning Keyforge is fun. I would say, I think in that matchup, I think I'm a dog.
It was looking pretty rough.
I don't think that matchup is particularly good for my deck. Now,
Yeah.
I think it is probably substantively true that there are a lot of bad matchups into Nova's deck.
Yeah, I think so.
I think Nova's deck is very good.
The wards, I think, actually were like...
The wards, I think, are the biggest problem.
One of the biggest problems, yeah, because you don't really have a clean way to get rid of the wards.
No. I have, Nova prioritized getting rid of my Coward's Ends wisely.
Right.
Because,
that's like your biggest answer.
Yeah. I honestly wonder if there is a... there's like maybe a... I think there are lines for me to win the third game after the play mistake, right?
Okay.
And if everybody watched the game, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I won't spoil what the play mistake is. But there's a play mistake that Nova makes uncharacteristically that leaves the door open for me to actually get back into the game. I was in a real big hole before that play mistake, and that actually allowed me to claw back in. So
hope you're feeling better here, Wizard Random. But maybe you can catch the streams now or at some point in the future.
Yeah. But yes, I see lots of familiar names in chat. It's good to see you guys at Vegas. Zoke is skulking around here in chat. I had to best Zoke to make it into the finals.
And Murtani, right?
If Murtani's in chat, I knocked Murtani out in the elimination rounds. And so it was a lot of fun. I think Comphage ends up being really good in an environment where there are a lot of woe, because Comphage can fight for a board.
Yeah.
And there are a couple of woe cards that are bad for Comphage, like Catch and Release, Abyssal Sight, stuff like that. Hello, we played in Seal. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know which round that was. If you let me know which round that was, that might help me pair a name with a face. But it was a lot of fun. My deck was 4-1 versus Woe. The one loss that I had was to Berserker tokens, and this is Logan, round 1. Okay, cool. Nice to meet you. I think you won round 1, right? I think I started the tournament 0-1.
Oh yeah, you did it right.
Yeah. I went to 3-1, and then I lost my last game on an asterisk. It's recorded though. So
oh yeah, okay. I remember now. That was a bad asterisk.
Yeah, Logan's deck, I remember this game because you had the Cursed Relic deck, but not really. Like the rest of the tournament, I was smashing people left and right. But Logan's deck didn't really use the board. It just kind of made a bunch of amber. And so...
That's pretty good then.
Yeah, it's pretty good in Sealed. If you just make a bunch of amber and then don't put any creatures on the table.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I had like complete smothering control of the board. Well, I had like pretty good control of the board for a good chunk of that. So, but yeah. Okay. Something else from Vegas that we got. We actually got a gift from a viewer, and I don't think they actually hang out in Twitch chat. I think they probably never ever watched us on YouTube, possibly.
I think so, yeah.
So they actually they wanted to thank us for teaching them a bunch about the game, which is flattering considering I spend most of my time screaming about the set. But they gave us 2 decks of Windows Exchange. Now, little did they know, we didn't even know at the time that we were going to end up short for decks for this round.
Yeah, so it was 46 total decks that qualified for the second round of the tournament. And if you don't know, we finished our first round of our WoW tournament, and during that time, any deck that went 3-0 or 2-1 advanced to the second round. We are starting the second round tonight.
Yes.
This is the first group of the second round of our Winds of Exchange Tournament of Champions. However, we needed 2 more decks to be able to fill out the the numbers for the groups.
Yeah.
I grabbed my Seal deck from Roseville.
Yeah, it was
like,
a good
one
deck.
One of my decks was
good.
like really solid. It's got Hallowfest and Skirmisher and stuff. So,
and there has been a long-standing tradition of a mysterious challenger in some of these tournaments where we need an extra deck to fill out. We always like to let a random deck fulfill the Keyforge dream of just showing up with a random deck and doing well in a tournament. But we actually have 2 decks. So what we're going to do is we're going to play these decks against each other, and the winner. This is a sudden elimination match for these. This winner is going to be played tonight with the rest of the decks that have advanced, or with some other decks that have advanced.
Yep.
That it will enter the tournament. So if it wins through this round, then it'll move on into the tournament as normal. But yes. So Sith of Angmar. There are quite a few things I would do differently in that matchup. You stealing? There's event keys now, bro. Right. Bro, there's event keys. Right. You're taking 150. You're trying to Berserker jack me. You're trying to Berserker jack me. Can you believe this guy's Berserker jacking me?
Jeez.
Eddie gets a treat.
Okay, all right.
No treat.
Come here.
Give him a treat while I fumble around with my app.
Oh, okay.
Oh, God.
Okay. Here. Okay, all right. He's been treated. Farmed specifically for Eddie. Watching hours of content that you don't understand.
Okay. This is Kron of Alina Hope.
This is Advanced Mona of the Union. Trooper token. Starting Equidon Unfathomable. You got a Berserker token?
Yeah. That's why you were trying to steal it from me.
Yeah, I do need more Berserker tokens.
This is a double feats of strength endless hordes Berserker deck, which I think is cracked.
That seems pretty good, yes.
Every time a creature is destroyed in a fight, make a token with Berserker.
That does
like,
seem
holy. Yeah, so yes, I think it would take more time than this stream could possibly allow for me to talk about the full matchup of Nova versus me. And
somebody should invite you on a podcast.
Yeah. So if you want that, I have an appearance fee for podcasts that you can pay. No, it's Nova's deck is very similar to Light Tasker when it comes to the Logos and Dis sides. And I don't hate the matchup versus Light Tasker for Confage. It's not. I think it's pretty close to a coin flip. A lot of it comes down to what I draw and when, right? So the interesting thing is that Light Tasker's Shadows means that I have to meter the amount of amber that I generate throughout the game. I can't just generate 14 amber. The thing is like when you're playing against like an Infernus deck or whatever, or a deck with Eddie in it, then you... I think when you're playing against a deck that has both, then if you generate like 24 amber and your opponent destroys or makes you pay for most of it, but you get a key, that's usually a fair trade for you, because otherwise you're just not forging a key.
Yeah.
So game one was like how I would have scripted the game to go if I could have scripted it. I was able to generate 6 amber early. I think actually one of my most important cards in the matchup is War Chest, because War Chest generated a lot of amber from just fighting, and both of us have creatures that we don't want the other one to have in play, right? We've got a list of creatures that are problems. So my understanding, the only briefing that I got on Nova's deck before I sat down and played against it was that Nova plays it kind of like a Slay the Spire deck. You want to get rid of the cards that you don't care about in your own deck, and you have like a list of cards in the opponent's deck you do care about, and you want to purge those, right? And so I was informed that both Oxtet and Buzzle are pretty good, so I focused on making sure that they just weren't around. That way, because the thing is Nova's deck is already so much more efficient than mine. And if Nova gets down to where she's just playing Infernuses and Hysterias and stuff like that, then I'm going to straight lose that game. You won the die roll. So yeah. Now when I comboed in the third game, when I drew my whole stack, or drew most of my stack, I think I misplayed my Brobnar turn. I am going to say,
let me see, fix the. I want to make sure this is good right now.
Oh, zooming in.
There we go.
All the way in.
It'll fix.
I'll play Envoy of Equire, Gestrudo the Arcane, and Shizyoku Swapper. And it is your turn. We'll draw all three. So I actually think there was. I think I misplayed my Brobnar turn. So Nova was through her deck.
Maelstrom.
I knew that she had her Axiom. I don't have any way to protect my Brobnar creatures against Axiom, right? So I could, in that instance, play all my Brobnar stuff, wipe her board, do a bunch of fighting, and
Kamalani, Befuddle, Equidon.
I'll say Brobnar. I'll discard 2 until you go ahead and draw 2. I could combo out, but she would counter back with an Axiom, wipe my board, then play a bunch of Saurian stuff. So I have to answer enough stuff on the board, play my Brobnar stuff, play a threatening enough Brobnar stuff, and then I can go about tackling the combo, like play the combo after that, right? Once she hits the Axiom. So I think what I misplayed was not save. I needed to play all of my Brobnar stuff. I needed to play War Chest, Signal Fire, hold Blood of the Titans, hold Lollop, hold both Gengar Chieftains and the Drummerknot, right? So I hold those 6. So I play my 2 artifacts and I play the other 4 Brobnar creatures. Because Signal Fire then would let me take like a Shadows turn, dump my Shadows cards. The problem in that matchup is after a certain point, my Shadows is dead.
It's outside blank cards.
Outside of Merkins,
yeah,
and outside of the Dust Chronicles, my Shadows just turns into blank cards that die to anything that happens, right? All right. My turn. I am going to say Saurian. I'm going to play Chancellor Dexterous. I am going to Phalanx Strike and Exalt to kill this Calp, because I would like to play the game. You get a token. I'm going to Phalanx Strike and Exalt and kill this TRE Esquire.
Token here.
That side. And then I'll play this Beware the Eyes before I play my only creature. And it's your turn. I'll draw 4. That I want you to know that Befuddle can swizzle my dizzle.
Oh yeah. All right, I'll say Dinos. I'll play Good of the Many. So destroy each creature that does not share a trait with another creature in its controller's battle line. So Kamalani is going to make me 2 mans. And then I'll play Longsword Lecter. I'll Exalt. I'll play Longstar Lecter. Exalt. I'll play Epic Poem. Make 2. What, those are mine?
Yeah. Please, I'm begging you.
You exalted.
Pay attention to the game state.
I'm done.
Good lord. Okay. I am going to say Brobnar. I bet you're feeling pretty smug right now, aren't you?
I mean,
you're like, okay, yeah, Nathan, I get second in the vault tour. I'm just going to embarrass him on stream. Okay. I want to play Feats of Strength. So in the turn, whenever a token is destroyed, I make a token creature. I'm like Endless Hordes.
Please resolve it correctly. Okay, hold on.
I'm resolving it.
I haven't seen such sloppy Endless Hordes since watching the Vault Tour stream.
Okay, so we're gonna I'm gonna go Berserker token here, dead, make a token, Berserker token here, dead, make a token, Berserker token there, dead, make a token, Berserker token there, dead, make a token, Berserker token here, dead, make a token. Yeah, I'm killing all your tokens.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I need one more Berserker token, which is going to go there, and dead, and I'll make a token, and then a rule of sixth.
Yep.
All right, your turn. I'll draw 3.
Okay.
Forge a key. See if I care.
I'll say sorry. Play Tribune Pompous. Play.
No, straight to. Oh, this is the one that got away. So.
Play Phalanx Strike. I'll do 3 damage there. So I'll have this Longsword Electrify Krog. This one will reap. I don't think I'll exalt it. I'm done.
All right, I am going to say Brobnar. I'm going to play Bumpsy. This Berserker is going to fight Trippy Pompatus. He dies. Trippy Pompatus, or sorry, Longosaur Elector. And then I'm going to reap 4 times.
Is that too many Berserkers?
Yes. That was...
It's fight.
Fight, yes. So, reap twice. Go to 9. Say check with 9, your turn. Draw 1.
Okay, I'll say... Unfathomable. Play Sleep with the Fishes. Play... So left and draw. Play Corrode. For nothing. A Kilogog's Trench. And done.
Forge.
Kill all 1-power creatures.
How many cards? 6 cards here. Fight.
There's no Brick Nasty in there.
Reap 4 times. There is not.
Yeah.
Because I think this deck
cracked with
this deck that like for specifically for the purposes of Alliance, because it's literally you just have to get it's got a Ragnarok prep.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a Fresh Marks. It's got a Smith, it's got a Volca, 2 Krogs, Jarl. So the Feats of Strength, Ravna, and Endless Hordes. So I think the deck is like the Brobnar is cracked, but it is not like mega guilt.
It's like a Brick Nasty away.
Yeah. All right. So that's gonna kill my left flank one. So I fight you with the left flank one, and then I reap 4 times. And it's your turn.
Okay. I'll say Equidon. I'll force retirement, Bumpsy. Play Shrewd Investor, and this is the guy.
Did you want to use Shrewd Investor?
I guess so. Actually, yeah, I do, right? No, wait. You gain 1, I capture 4. Yeah, I do. Just to waste time. All right, I'm done.
Okay. I am going to say... I'm going to say Equidon. I'm going to play Gemcoat Vendor, and he's going to die. You're going to die. And then I'll trade secrets and discard 3 Equidon cards and steal 3 from you. And then draw 5. So you go ahead. So check with 8.
Okay. Play Flounder right. Play Sleep with the Fishes. Destroy your right flank creature.
He's dead.
Play Guildspine. I'm done.
I forge.
You win.
This deck is mass buyout too. All right,
easy.
Good deck, good gift, guy.
Very good.
If you watch everything, so you gave us a great deck. Kron of Line Home. I guess it gets sleeves now, huh?
Yeah, probably gets sleeves.
We're gonna. Those are sorcery cards.
They're here. You can use these, I think. Lightning. It's questionable whether or not they
are good
or splitting or what.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to edit some.
Joker. Joker did make a title shot, and Christensen drew like the god tier Christensen draw. And then Christensen did lose the belt to Joe. So there's a belt in the hands of Joe from ABR. So
if you want a shot, throw down a challenge against Joe. We won't have another belt at Worlds.
I would hope that our belts will show up.
I would hope so too.
I would hope.
But we will not be hosting a belt.
Yeah. This deck has a market crash with a damage pip on it. So destroy each non-token creature, gain 2 change, but damage pip on it.
Okay.
Not bad. Destroy each non-token creature in this Berserker deck. It's got a Sandhopper.
It's got a Sandhopper in there?
Yeah. I turned it into a token. It also has
it's going to tokenize.
It's got an Arbitrage.
It will be so inconsistent, right? With how much stuff is going to tokenize. All right, we're officially starting round number 2. I mean, tournament round number 2. Yeah. We have the best deck in the entire pod right here. The one who endlessly brings hyperbole. Hands down, the greatest.
Undefeatable.
I actually didn't remember this deck going 3-0, but it did.
It did. Yeah, wow. Has never lost a game on stream.
Actually, I think it did lose the first game we played.
I don't think that is entirely possible.
I
don't think that can ever be possible.
It's definitely not true.
All right, here you go.
There's no proof of that.
All right. Oh, I'm on the endless.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah. Then you're on Kansu.
What was a Berserker deck? Another Berserker deck.
Just struggling to bring Omnipus. I mean, the thing is that Omnipus just isn't gonna like. I wish Alliance is a format where Omnipus was a viable deck. Does that make sense, Joker? Because we talked about it. We talked a decent, not you and me personally, but like I talked a fair amount about Alliance with people at the event, and I think it is surprising how many people love the idea of Alliance, but grapple with the realities of Alliance.
Right? I mean, people will watch that final and have zero interest in ever playing Alliance.
Yeah,
because it's just like combo decks, right? It's just one turn kill decks. At least that's the perception of it. I mean, there were 3 combo decks in the top 4.
Okay, insurance policy deck, friendship deck. What is this deck doing here? I'm looking at this deck and I'm not sure why it's in this round.
I mean, decks got here because they were better than the other decks in their pod.
So I think Alliance is like slowly won people over, right? Because the Alliance was half the size of the regular tournament there.
Yeah, that was like the biggest as far as ratio goes.
Yeah,
I think
it was 50 to 24 or something like that, something along those lines. So yeah, I think you're right, Stormstrong. I think Justin has selectively chosen the decks that he wants to advance. Well in advance. He sits around all day up here with the decks in the house. I don't know what kind of things he's doing to try to figure out which decks are better or not.
Fiddling with decks. Yeah, I mean, it gave a better shot at Invite, I guess. I would argue it's harder to win an Alliance tournament, though. Like,
I think so. I think so.
A10. A 2. Okay.
I'm ready to lose to a bunch of Berserker tokens. Actually, I think this is the deck that barely generates them, right?
They match up kind of bad against Diplomat. I'm gonna mulligan. Z's Alliance combo, I think, was pretty cool though.
Yeah, it was Coda.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think deck ascension, pod ascension. If you do that in Alliance,
it just fixes everything. I don't know.
Guess
I don't know
what?
why they've never like.
Guess what? Sure, the whales win the first year, but
Yeah,
I mean,
then
what are
all
they
the
gonna do the
decks
second?
I guess they're gonna keep buying decks, which is fine for the secondary market people. All right, I'll play this rod.
I guess then I will say, I'll say Equidon. I'll play Ornate Talking Tray, General Za or Ha, and then the Visible Hand. I'll show you Lightbringer Outpost, Friendship, and Alms Master. And then I make 2 token creatures. And it's your turn. I played against a guy who had a Visible Hand that had 2 draw icons on it.
Yeah, that is funny. All right,
Right,
I'll say Brobner. I'll play Rant and Rive and Rally Scald, Overrun with a drop hit. And I'm done. Your turn.
I would say that Ascended decks are fine for Worlds.
I would
right?
say Ascend is always fine for Worlds until you win Worlds, and then it's Hyper Ascended. Then it's retired.
Yeah, I think a lot of people did come around on Archon. I mean, on Alliance. Okay, I am going to say Sanctum. I'll play Alms Master. I will play Friendship. I'll play Lightbringer Outpost. And then I will Absolve. I think this deck won because it had 1 trillion Amber tokens, if I remember. Right? It's been a while since I've played it.
It seems pretty good. I'll play Nightapult. I'll play Grand Melee.
Hey.
Let's kill all that stuff. Or kill those 2 things. I'll play Great Augur. And I'm done.
Okay, I am going to say Unfathomable. I'm going to Bubbles, and I'm going to put the Gray Augur on top of your deck. It's kind of a toss-up. I don't particularly... like, you can Rowdy Scald and get like a bunch of fighting here, which I'm not excited about. Oh, first I'm going to play Sleep with the Fishes. We'll pretend like I played that first. Okay, then I'll play Bubbles. And then I'm going to play Fathom Reaver, and we'll make a token. And I'll play a Calp. And then I'll Initiation. I have 1 card in hand, so this gets archived. And I'll make a token. And a Brat. It is your turn. I will draw 5. So you go ahead.
Adult Swim.
All kids out of the pool for Adult Swim.
I'll play Skullback Crab and Kelpminder and Fathom Reaver, make Berserker. Kamalani. Play Abyssal Sight. Do a damage. Fathom Reaver. I'm going to sacrifice this Skullback Crab. And look at that hand. Well, none of that's particularly good. I guess I'll look at Gestrudo. That's fine. And I'll Rod and Exhaust. General. I'm done.
Okay, I'll put my archives into my hand. I am going to say unfallible. I will Adult Swim. I will play Kamalani. I am going to initiation. I have 3 cards in hand, so we'll make a token. Bubbles is going to fight Fathom Reaver. And my Fathom Reaver is going to fight your Rowdy Scald. And then I'll pop the Ornate Talking Tray and make another token. And it is your turn. I will draw 3. I'll say check with 6.
Sanctum. Play Glorious Few. Play...
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Oh.
Excuse me?
Play... Cereal.
You including all these tech cards against me.
Chael. Actually. I'll Nidapult the Cereal. I'll have Nidapulted the Cereal. I'll play Martyr of the Vault, do damage. I'll play Muster with a draw.
Make your token.
Make a token.
Can you do a deck check on Justin? He keeps drawing like 5 cards. Zot Orha.
Yeah, my houses are definitely stacked up.
Yeah, okay.
I'm done.
Get the dang amber. Alright, I'll forge. Okay, I am going to say unfallible and put my archives in my hand. I am going to play a Kelp and a Kelp Miner and a Sybil Waymare. And I am going to have my Bubbles fight a Berserker token. And then my Kamalani is going to fight a Rowdy Scald, and I will make 2 tokens. And I will then play Initiation and make a token. And then Archive Initiation. And it is your turn. I will draw 3, and I'll tell you to go ahead.
Okay. Say Sanctum.
First, oh my God, will you pay attention to the... Okay, so all the unfallible creatures are exhausted.
Fight Calp. Forge it on.
Yeah.
I'll play Request Donations. Got 2 damage pips. I'll do Shoot. Make Berserker. Play Alms Master. There's fun. And Reap. Actually, I'll Reap. I'll fight Sybil. Oh, is that is not. That's fine. I guess I could pull the Alms Master and Reap. And I am done.
Okay, I am going to say Sanctum. I'm going to Lightbringer Outpost this card. I'll capture 3 onto this Diplomat. He's very secure. I am going to play Pandulph. No, sorry. First I'm going to Glorious Few for 5. And draw a card. Okay. Then I'll play Pandulph. I will provoke the Martyr of the Vaults. And that is my turn. I'll draw. and draw.
Alright. I'll say Brobnar. I'll pound. I will play Crim and Pelf, and then I'll fight those guys.
You have to fight. He's got
Fight. I done.
All right, I am going to say Equidon. I am going to play Market Crash.
So make 2 tokens.
Yeah. I am going to play Maz Buyout.
Okay. Get 1.
I'm going to play Ornate Talking Tray. I'll play Shizuoku Swapper, and I'm going to discard Insurance Policy because I'm threatening right now and I want to actually forge. So, and you've got Unfathomable, so you could like, bubbles me or something like that. I'll drop a chain, draw 4, say you check with 6 until you got.
Okay.
Where was?
Live as Aloha, play Abyssal Sight.
Good lord. Why don't you get out of my hand? How about that?
Look at the generous offer. I'll discard Maelstrom. I'll rod the talking tray. I'm done.
All right, so I forge.
Yep.
I will say Unfathomable. I'm going to play Covetous Hema. And then I'm going to play Fathom Reaver. And we'll make a token over here. And then I'll drop this chain, draw this, and then shuffle and draw. 2. There you go. A lot of glacier sleeves advanced, huh?
Really makes you think. Sorry, Sanctum. Use Night of Pulp, play Almost Master, play Celestial Gorm, play Taxing Journey, fight Fathom Reaver. Your turn.
All right, I will say Sanctum. I will play Hadroth's Wall. I am going to play Chael the Safeguard and draw. My God. I will play Colonel Mariana. Capture. And then I will play Colonel Mariana again. Capture. Then I will absolve. And then I'll like. Excuse me, dog. Excuse me. What? What is the nature of your emergency? And it is your turn. I will draw 5.
Okay. Sand Fathom, I will Maelstrom.
Excuse me. This is very rude.
It's like those are 3 Maelstroms, so pretty sure. What's that 2? I'll Adult Swim and Kelpminder and exhaust the wall or the outpost. Your turn.
All right, I am going to put my archives in my hand and I'm going to say Unfathomable. I'll play Initiation. And then I'll play a Fathom Reaver. And then I'll play a Calp. And then I'm going to ornate Talking Tray. And I am going to tell you to go ahead. Keyforge. I'll draw 2.
Alright, I'll say Brobnar. I'll Shocker Calpminder into the Calp.
Let's take 4.
Oh, because of the wall. I'll play Revna. A Rant and Rive. Unguarded Camp. For nothing. I'm done. We'll get the Eddy tree after this game.
Did you draw too many?
I got 5.
Okay, that's good. That's good. All right. I am going...
Oh, I did draw too many because I was chained. So yes, I did. This was on top for sure. That was not. Okay.
Okay. I am going to play Alms Master. And then Colonel Mariana. And then Glorious Feud to just draw. Ostentatious Mount right here. Lightbringer Outpost. None of the above. And it's your turn. I will draw 3. So good.
I'll say Sanctum. Metapult. It's Alms Master. Fight Fathom Reaver.
You have 6 power.
That is fine.
Okay.
We'll Gorm.
Okay. Now he dies. He's dead.
Martyr. Damage. Metapult. I'm done.
I wish this Equidon was slightly better. I've been able to make, like, the last several Equidon turns, I probably could have generated a trillionty, but I can't actually stop a key. If you get to 6, if I do that. Okay, we're gonna say Sanctum. I'll play Hadros Wall. I'll play Pandulf. I will enrage the Shock Herder. Play a Lightbringer Outpost. I'll play Friendship. Onto Colonel Mariana. Do I reap twice? I guess so. I guess I'll reap twice. And it is your turn. I will draw 2.
Okay. Play Rod. Play Fathom Reaver. Discard Fizzaloha. Reap. And done.
No Abyssal Sight?
No Abyssal Sight.
Huh. Hmm. Equidon. Market crash. You get these back. Your Berserker is still alive. Ornate talking tray. Discard mass buyout. Reap with this token. I gain one, you gain one. And then generous offer this token. Go to 11. And I'll tell you, go ahead.
Yeah, I lose. This deck feels pretty clunky for being a Berserker token deck. I think I used no Berserkers that game.
I think it like that was the deck that I opened and I was like, oh hell yeah, Berserker token. And then I like played a game with it and I was like, I didn't make any Berserker tokens.
Yeah.
So Digital Elf. Wait, did you get that Eddie treat?
Nope, we're about to.
Okay.
One treat. Come on. Oh.
Punches his way into.
Okay. There you go. Done. All right, this is the deck. And yet another Berserker.
Hunt Strix.
No, you gotta earn the points.
You gotta earn the points.
You had to be giving away treats.
You're part of our big crypto scheme now.
As a researcher.
You're forced to sit there and solve Sudokus while watching us to generate TTR coin.
Researcher deck made it. What's happening in there?
This is the Nautiluxian deck.
Oh, okay, okay.
I mean, the Brobnar is like the Floor's Lava, Earthshaker, Shatterthrone, Brick Nasty, Bumpsy, Fire Spitter, Fresh Marks, Jarlsvin, My Club, Rowdy Skull.
Come here. Sit.
Stop meandering around.
Mushroom Man's to the moon.
Everybody watch the new folding ideas called "This Is Financial Advice." And it was about what happened after the GameStop stock exploded in January. It's about what's come after that.
That does sound really interesting.
It's pretty good. On the topic of,
I was that while that was happening, I was like, I can't wait for the retrospective about this whole situation.
yeah.
One.
3.
Mulligan.
Berserker tokens. Okay, I'll start by playing a My Club.
Okay. Saurian. I'll play Aquila, Chancellor Dexterous, Longstar Lector, make Berserker. Your turn.
Alright, I am going to say mares. I am going to scoop up. I'll do a damage to Chancellor Dexterous. And I'm going to scoop to whoop onto, I suppose, Longosaur Elector. He has the potential to generate many more Berserkers. We're going to Genetic Blast Chancellor Dexterous. And then I'm going to play the Green Aeronaut, enhanced with an Amber icon. And it's your turn. I will draw 3. So you go ahead.
Okay. Robnar will play Krog and Revna and Smith. Fight the Aeronaut. I'm done.
I'll say Mars. Oh, discard Space Invaders because I have no creatures in my hand. And then I'm gonna play Clone Home. And it's your turn. I'll draw 2. Toad, you go ahead.
Okay, I'll say Brobnar. I'll play Feats of Strength. I'll fight the Researcher.
It's the white Aeronaut.
Make a Berserker. I'll reap. I'll reap. Your turn.
Okay, I am going to say Saurian. I will play Legion's March, and for the remainder of the turn after I use a dinosaur creature, deal 1 damage to each non-dinosaur creature. I will discard a Crushing Charge. I'm going to use Beware the Ides on Aquila. And then I will play a Faust, and I think it's basically the same. So I'll Exalt Faust. And it's your turn. I'll draw 4. I'll say check 6.
Okay, I'll say Saurian. I'll play Faust. I'll Exalt Revna. I'll Phalanx Strike Faust. I will Recruit. That gets archived. I will Beware the Ides. I'm done.
Right, I'm going to say Brobnar. I have a Shattered Throne. I guess I'll play it. I will play the Floor is Lava. I'll play a Jarl Zavind. And then I'm going to Might Club this Jarl into Faust. And I will make a token. And it is... Oh, he captures one. It is your turn. I will say check with 8, and I will draw 3. So you go ahead.
I think I can't afford not to call Brobnar here. He's Keyforge, but... Yeah, it's fine. Alright, I'll play Jarl. I will fight Jarl. I'll fight Researcher. Reap. And done.
Alright, I'm going to Floor is Lava.
So I get to capture, right?
On the one that lived, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to Floor is Lava and do a damage to Revna. And then I'll Forge. I am going to say Mars. I'll play Mothership Support. I will Ammonia Clouds. I'm going to play the Nautiluxian. And I'll Hypnotic Command 1 onto that Berserker token. And it is your turn. I will draw 4. So you go ahead.
I guess I say Brobnar. We gotta kill this Nautiluxian. Just send these Berserkers into it. Then reap thrice. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, I'm going to Floor is Lava Revna. I am going to play Fire Spitter, Earthshaker, Jarl's Vend, and then I am going to Might Club Fire Spitter into Jarl's Vend. And it is your turn. I will draw 3 tail. You go ahead.
I'll do a Forge.
The real problem with Berserker is that none of the mass removal in the set to deal with tokens was designed for it.
Yeah.
I think ultimately is what this boils down to.
No mass buyout.
Alright, so I get 1. That's what it boils down to at the end of the day.
I'll trade Seekers to discard 2. I do discard Sandhopper there, but I think Sandhopper is past its point of being super good. I'm done.
Alright, I am going to say Saurian. I'm going to play Rampaging Brutodon and make a token creature, and then I'm going to play Arm the Plebeians. I got a damage icon. I'll do it to Rampaging Brutodon.
Kron's 94 sass. That's funny. That Berserker token inflation.
Yeah, I'm going to discard Crushing Charge. Oh, actually, I could play this Legionary Trainer first, and I can Omni my researchers. So that's what I'll have done. I'll have archived these 2 cards.
What they is?
I'm supposed to reveal my aeronauts to you.
Yeah.
And it is your turn. I will draw these 5 and then shuffle and draw.
If I'll play Orator Histero. I'll Phalanx Strike. I will Exalt, so I'll shoot that and that. And I'll Reap. Check 6, or check 7. I have Recruit as well. I play that. Forgot I was down there.
Alright, I am going to say Brobnar. I'm going to Flora's Lava, Rampaging Brutodon, and we'll hit the Berserker token. I will play another Might Club. I'm going to play a Rowdy Scald. I'm going to play a Bumpsy, make you lose 1. I'm going to play Fresh Marks, and I am going to explode. This. And then I am going to Might Club Bumpsy into Faust. He will capture 1. And it is your turn. I will draw 4. Say check with 8 till you go ahead.
Alright, I'll say Equidon. Play this Market Crash. I do the damage there. Play Envoy, Vendor, discard Antrash. Your turn.
Alright, so I Forge.
Yep.
Alright, I am going to say Brobnar. Oh, I guess I got a Floor's Law with this guy. Damn.
And?
Gym Coat Vendor. This one. The one not near the Envoy of Egquire, who can refresh him. It's really dumb that the Floor's Lava killed the researcher, because I had an elixir and I could shove in here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to say Brobnar. I'm going to play Earthshaker and Jarl's Vend.
Your key as well.
Oh, yeah.
Your key, sir.
And then we're going to Might Club, Earthshaker, into the Gem Code Vendor. And he'll capture. And then I'm going to Might Club, the Jarl's Vend, into the Gem Code Vendor. Make a token. And it is your turn. I will draw 2. So you go ahead.
Robner. Volka. Endless Hordes.
Okay, let's get
Okay.
that matchup is 100% Berserker token.
I mean, yeah.
I feel like
that certainly can carry a deck to victory. We know that.
I feel like this deck was fighting from way, way behind.
Berserker, the most S tier of tokens. All right, you're on.
I'm on Kron.
You're on Kron.
All right.
Kron is pretty cool.
Kron. We played Kron at the beginning of the stream there. Strong, you missed that. We were given 2 decks by a fan at Vegas.
Yeah, they came up with a display and they're like, I appreciate your content, and I wish I would have asked their name because I'm sorry.
It was Jeremy.
It was Jeremy.
He
Okay.
didn't have like a username because I was like, what's your username? He's like, yeah, don't worry about that. I'm Jeremy, I believe. So
yeah. So he's like, you guys each grab a deck. I'm like, all right.
All right. I'm not turning free stuff away.
I don't turn on free stuff.
I'm not proud.
So we played those 2 decks against
each
other.
You don't become a streamer to turn free stuff away.
That's the whole point of being a
streamer. The whole point
of
stream, is to have people give you things for nothing.
It's the whole point.
For being an asshole.
Yeah.
I get on this stream every night and I'm an asshole.
That's true.
Okay.
I can't confirm. Anyways, we played those 2 decks against each other at the start of the stream, and one was that deck, which is pretty damn good.
It seems really good. This deck seems really good.
Yeah.
I don't know if this deck has the juice to take it all the way to the top, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good. It does the things that you want. It does all the stuff you want a Winds of Exchange deck to do. It bullies the board. It's got Amber Control in its Equidon, and then its Saurian it can gunk up the table and tax a couple places. So.
Here for the rants. That's it. That's actually fair. 3.
Also 3. It's a D20 that only rolls 3s. Alright, so I'm first.
Can you possibly beat the best deck ever, though? The best deck in all of the tournament?
I guess I'm going to start by playing Aquila, and then I'll tell you to go ahead.
Sand Fathom, I'll play Adult Swim, play Sleep with the Fishes, and I'll Initiation, make a Diplomat. Your turn.
Okay. I am going to say Equidon. I'm going to play Sandhopper and Ornate Talking Tray. And I'm going to trade Secrets the Swapper away. I think that's fine. Discard 2 cards to
for sure
steal one.
I don't know what that deck does with Sandhopper in play, though. We haven't seen that yet. Yeah. Obviously, that is just really
I'm
good.
excited.
Yeah, it's just really
it could be very sensual.
I'll say Equidon. I'm going to Reap to get 1.
Okay.
I'll discard Market Crash. I'll play Swapper and Gristrudo.
Okay. I am going to see Brobnar.
P-Rod, you should go to Celebration.
I will play Karaga the Clumsy, and I will play a Volca. And I will play a using an Ornate Talking Tray. And then I am going to play Ragnarok Prep. And then
I didn't realize I had Ragnarok Prep either.
I am going to play this Fresh Marks.
as fresh marks too. It's funny because the tokenizes so much shit that you don't.
You could easily not see 2/3 of the deck. We'll get rid of Aquila because he's by far the worst creature right now. And then I think it is simply a matter of crashing into the Shizuku Swapper, and then crashing into Ghostrudo. I tokenized Bumpsy and I Krog. I will say check with 7, and it's your turn. I will draw 4.
Dissectum. Play Colonel Mariana. Play Alms Master. Play Absolve. Play Friendship. I'm done.
Okay.
Our Keyforge Celebration / Worlds coverage should be really interesting because me and Nathan are going to be playing in the tournaments, so we're going to have to.
Yeah, we're going to crowdsource
our stream.
Yeah.
I have a few people on the docket right now, and depending on some things, it might also be like a revolving door of commentary during the tournament, which is also cool.
Mass buyout.
Okay.
Also, this deck has that.
Yeah. But it should be really interesting coverage.
The deck has Arbitrage. I'm like, I don't know.
I think you do play it.
Because the deck is capable.
The more juice you got, right?
Yeah. The more cards, the better. So I'll play Arbitrage. I'll play Gemcoat Vendor. I'm going to Sandhopper the Gemcoat Vendor to play Revna, and then play the Gemcoat Vendor. And it's your turn. I'll say check with 7, and then draw 5.
Hopefully you can at least do like something next year then, P-Rod. I need more Dayton boys in my life.
Dayton boys.
Dayton boys.
I can't stop you, Dayton boys.
I'll pick up the archive. I'll play Rod. I'll play Calp. Fathom Reaver. Initiation. I'm done.
So I forge.
You do a forge. They'll need to when Z beats me in 3 turns. I beat you in 3 turns. Oh man, I'm sorry. It do be like that though.
All right, we're gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna play Feats of Strength, and I'm gonna have Revna fight Calp. Brr, make a token. It's gonna fight the Fathom Reaver. Brr, it's gonna fight the Fathom Reaver. Brr. And then I believe that's it. I think that's fine. That's a fine turn. Get rid of some problematic. Oh, this can fight a thing, and no, they live.
It lives, yeah.
They live.
It's after you fight. It's after you destroy a creature.
It's after fight.
Holy frick! What?
Yeah. It's after fight.
Oh,
it's after fight. After
okay.
They lose all fight effects.
No, I mean feats of strength.
Yes, each time an enemy creature is destroyed in a fight, make a token creature.
Yeah, but these weren't destroyed. Oh, those
live
from the fights.
Yeah. So it was those 2. Yeah, so it was Revna,
they have damage
this token. Yeah. So 4, and then 4, and then this token could fight into one of those and loses rage and his. So okay, now I draw. Okay, go ahead.
I'll say Sanctum. I'll play Glorious View. Draw. I got 2. I will play Wall. Play Colonel Mariana. I've Absolved, but then I'm like not threatening anymore. So I think I just discard it. I hate Absolve. It sucks. I'm done.
All right, I am going to say Saurian. I'm going to play Aquila and Grammaticus Thrax. This now gives me 3, 6, 7 creatures. Colonel Mariana is a 7/1. I guess I can't stop the key. I'll play Orator Hissaro here. and exalt. And I'll action to steal one from you. And then I'll reap with this Berserker. Okay, I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 creatures. I am going to Phalanx Strike Colonel Mariana. I don't need to use it again. I will Beware the Eyes right there. Boom. And then I will recruit and make a token. This one is enraged. And it is your turn. I will draw 6.
What if that deck wins the tournament?
I don't know. It would be pretty cool, huh?
That would be pretty cool. I'm gonna say Equidon. I'm just gonna reap twice. I'll give you 2 amber. I'm going to. I can do Forge, I guess.
Yeah.
My first key.
I think you have to. I think you basically have to raise from this point. Right?
Mass buyout.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I'm just
7,
gonna give you a
8,
bunch of
9.
ambers so the game ends.
So I get 5.
Yeah, I'll play Orny Talking Tray.
You get these.
Okay, that's good. Play Visible Hand. I'll show you these cards that I guess Hema is good. So there's that. I'm done.
Okay. So I got another 5.
Yeah.
6. Okay. So then I will forge for 7. Okay. Forge for 7. This doesn't do it. This is something. Okay, I'll put my archives into my hand and say Saurian. I'll play Longosaur Elector, will exalt and make a token. I'll play a Faust, and then I'll recruit and make a token. And I will draw this one, and then shuffle and draw. And I don't have... I'm not threatening there, but...
Yeah. I'll say Unfathomable. I'll take the archive. Camelani, Hema. Countminder Sybil. Initiation. Sure, I'll use this tray. Oh, we'll exhaust Sandhopper.
Okay.
Rod? Yeah, P-Rod. He's in chat right now. You see him? You know P-Rod?
Okay, Sybil. Exhausts Equidon.
He lives in a different city, so you can't see him. Your best friend goes to a different school. Y'all remember when Bill was around?
Yeah, I remember.
Dang.
All right, I'm gonna say Saurian. I'm gonna play Chancellor Dexterous. I'm gonna Phalanx Strike and blast Covetous Hema.
Bill also doesn't exist. We'll just be done here.
Okay. That's like it's like generous offer and then like some capturing.
Yeah, it ain't gonna get it done.
So if that deck had a closed door negotiation, oh,
Be a little better. Yeah.
oh boy. It's got Sanctum, right? It didn't have the Martyr of the Vault.
No.
If it had Martyr of the Vault, I think that deck would be pretty good because you could easily take an Equidon turn in that deck where you're like, okay, I'll reap with like 4 diplomats and now I'll mass buyout or
That would
whatever.
be cool, yeah. All right.
So, or market crash. You could market crash, kill the Martyr of the Vault, and all your diplomats hang around.
Crom dominating. All right, you're on Consensu. I'm on Hunstrix.
Consensu. Hunstrix.
It's the only non-Berserker matchup tonight? I guess it is. Well, yeah, it is.
What, this Berserker
Oh, yeah,
match?
Berserker, never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. There's one at some point.
There's one. There's a berserker. A berserker and a
Researcher on
Diplozerker.
Why does the roster keep getting older? What are you talking about? The roster's actually super young.
It's just a bunch of also.
There's an 18-year-old involved in the storyline with Edge.
Yeah,
being pushed. But I think that's cool. Let's see what Edge can do with new people to wrestle. I haven't really seen Edge do anything because I haven't watched him in WWE since 2005. So I'm interested to see. All I know is I had something lasting longer than 4 hours that I need to call a doctor about after watching the Bryan Danielson versus ESJ match on the pay-per-view. I had a serious problem.
Was it pretty great?
Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now I'm someone who likes to watch wrestling, and all they do is do arm bars and then counter the arm bars and some sort of leg shit, and then they do some. There's like pretzels that going on. It's just pretzeling the whole time.
It's two guys. Two guys turn each other into pretzels.
It's just who can pretzel the best. It's great. All right, I'm on Berserker. Researcher. Yeah, we gotta finish this so I can see some Edge. 9. Give a promo. Most of the time when someone premieres in AEW, I'm like, I don't really know anything about them because they came from WWE, right? And everyone gets all excited. And I'm like, all right, I mean, just like, I'm interested to see what they can do.
I'm gonna put this up. I think this is a mulligan, and in retrospect, I think this hand is a mulligan.
Yeah, it looks kind of like one.
Going first.
If I went first, I would play Kretchy, and I would hope to be able to adult or Abyssal Sight to sack a Kretchy, right?
Yeah. I was thinking Nidopult, but you don't have anything to Nidopult immediately. I think his hand is
injured in the opening part. What are you talking about? It hasn't even started yet, has it? Or did it start early? What are you saying to me, Stormstrong?
Okay. You don't know.
You just make it up.
Are you Googling Dynamite?
We don't joke about injuries, okay?
Yeah.
It's not a laughing matter.
It's no joke here, Storm. This is a joke-free stream.
Yeah, we don't
Storm Strong. Well, I don't think a single joke has ever been told in the 1,500 hours that we've streamed or more. How many? We stream 30 hours a month, 20-something hours a month. How many hours a month do we stream? It's 20-something, right?
Yeah, it's 25, something like that.
Okay, times. It's like 12, so.
It's like 7 hours a week.
So it's actually way more. It's probably like 3,000 hours then, right? And the 3,000 hours that we've streamed.
I think we have like 2,000 hours of Keyforge.
Yeah. We've never told a joke.
Wait, is there a bet up? Y'all doing bets right now?
We got comedians in chat, Rumbly, I see. Down to 6. Pure rage content. Yeah. Yeah, that one's pretty true though. Okay. Kretchy.
Okay, I'll say Mars. I'll Space Invaders, and I'll show you this Longest Star Lecter and this Brick Nasty. I'm gonna make them the researchers. Brick Nasty is not as good when you don't have a Berserker token, or when you don't have a Brobner token.
Yeah, that deck does have double nightclub.
It does, but they're on the table right now, you know?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll play White Iron Knot, I'll play Purple Iron Knot. So that's why I know that it seems crazy.
All right, I'm going to say Sanctum. I'm going to play... Okay, rules question. I play request donations. Make a token creature. It captures 2. Does Kretchy actually put 1 on it from the creatures from the common supply? It says each time a creature captures amber.
I don't think it actually captures.
So it doesn't actually capture here.
Amber, right?
Yeah, okay. So I'll play Cereal and then request donations with 2 damage pips, and I'll blast these 2, and then I'll make a token. And it's your turn. I will draw to you. Tell you to go ahead.
Okay. I'll play Saurian. I'll bore the Ides.
Boom, he's dead.
I'll make a token creature and ward it with armed plebeians. I'll do a damage to Reggie. You better enrage this guy. I'm done.
Right, we're gonna see unfathomable abyssal sights. I'll do damage to the token. I'm gonna sack the Karechi.
Yeah.
Hey, how about you take that? How about you put that in your discard pile? How about that?
Yeah.
How about we do that? I am going to discard this Maelstrom, and then I'll play Kelpminder and Fizzaloha. And it is your turn. I will draw 4. So you go ahead.
Okay. I'll say Brobner. I'll play the Floor is Lava. And
Dude,
Jarl's Vend, and I'll use this thing. His clone home, I guess. I'm done.
This deck clunk as hell.
Both these decks are kind of clunk as hell.
I'm clunking over here, man.
They're like, we're here too. The other two decks are juiced.
I'm going to say.
Actually, I think Crom is like easily the best deck on the spot.
I don't think it's close.
It's not even close.
I don't think it's close. I think the one who endlessly brings hyperbole is not a bad deck.
It's not bad, but it's not like incredible.
Yeah, but that deck is very few cards away from being mega cracked.
Yeah, actually, true.
Like if there's a brick in that deck,
brick.
you don't. So the thing is like you don't even need you could just swap out like a Krog with the brick, and this deck gets hyper giga crazy.
Because like each Feast of Strength is a gas on its own, right?
Yeah.
Just pure gas.
You need one token and then Feat of Strength and 6 amber.
You don't need a token. You need a Brobnar creature that can fight, right?
Right. All right. I'm gonna say Unfathomable. I'm gonna play Frigorific Rod. I'm gonna play something. I'm gonna play something that doesn't even make it to your action phase, and then I'm gonna reap twice with Kelpminder and Fizzaloha. And it's your turn. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll say Saurian. I'll play Legionary Trainer. I'll discard 2 Crushing Charges. I'll use these Researchers to show you Genetic Blast and Ammonia Clouds. I'm done.
Alright, I guess I'll say Brobnar. I'll play Rowdy Scald. I'm gonna have Berserker token kill the white Aeronaut in the off chance you get a Nautiluxian on the table. I'm gonna play this Rant and Rive prematurely. And then I'm gonna Shock Herder Fizzaloha into Legionary Trainer. And it is your turn. I will draw 3. Tell you, go ahead.
I'll say Mars. I'll pick the Archive. Mothership Sport.
Fizzaloha does not ready.
4 dam. Or 6 dam. Oh, I guess I get Floor is Lava as well. To Shock Herder. So 1 to Shock Herder, and then I'll do 4 and 2. I'll Genetic Blast the Kelpminder. Reap. All of Ammonia Clouds. Then I'll clone him. Okay, I am done. Check with 8.
Alright, I'm gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna play Rowdy Scald. I'm gonna play Pound. And I'm gonna Unguarded Camp. Onto the Fizzaloha. And it is your turn. I will draw 3, say check with 7. Tell you to go ahead. Keyforge. There's the clunk in this deck. The clunk. I'm assuming it's the Rowdy Scald.
I'm going to say Brobnar. I'll play Rowdy Scald. I will Rush Marks. Bumpsy, Earthshaker, you're all spent. Your turn.
I'll Forge. I'm going to say Sanctum. Knight of Pulp. Celestial Garb. Alms Master. And then Grey Augur. And then Taxing Journey. And a lot of stuff to capture. And go ahead. He doesn't ready. That isn't ready either. None of this readies. Draw 5.
Brobnar. Play Shattered Throne. Play Might Club. Fight Alms Master. Make a token. Capture. Fight Fizzaloha. I'll fight the Rowdy Scald. And I'm done. Chicken with 6.
Gonna say Unfathomable. Gonna Frigorific Rod the Might Club. May as well, right? It's the same thing as any of your other guys. Play Kamalani. I'm gonna Abyssal Sight. Sack Kamalani. Look at your hand.
Aeronaut, Scoop Up, Might Club, Faust, Bruta.
Let's get the Scoop Up. And then I am going to Befuddle for Brobnar. And it is your turn. I will draw 3. So you go ahead.
Brobnar, play Might Club. Oh yeah, the damage there. I do Forge?
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
This deck is bad.
Is it bad? I'll use Researcher. I'll show you this Red Aeronaut. Just reap with these guys. I'm done.
Okay. I am going to say Brobnar. I'm gonna Stratosmack with a damage pip. So damage pip there, Stratosmack here, make a token. Pelf with a token. Crim Torchtooth. And we'll take this Berserker and crash it into the Earthshaker. Actually, this Berserker and crash it into the Earthshaker. I'm going to Overrun. 3 more enemy creatures have been destroyed. This turn your opponent loses 2 with a draw icon. Okay. And then I'm going to Reap twice. And I will say check with 8. So to go ahead. I'll draw these 2 and then shuffle and draw.
Zarian. Lecter. Token.
You get to do a damage to something. Pelf, probably.
Yeah, that's fine. Faust. Brutodon token. Ankylo formation. Exalt. You gain one for Augur?
After fight? Yeah, I could. I can stack it, right? I could choose to gain the one and then resolve the after death.
Yeah, you can.
So yes. Alright, so draw one. Alright. Okay. So I forge for 8. I am going to say Brubnar. Yeah, Brubnar. I'm going to play Revna Star Song. So it's actually an interesting question here because you say they lose all after fight effects, right? So the question isn't whether this stops this, because obviously it does. The question is do I want the fight, gain the amber with them dying? I think I do. I think the answer is yes. I actually do want to gain the amber. Because I think I'm trying to end the game here or soonish, right? To have a way to take down the Brutodon. Krim can take out Longosaur Lecter and Faust into token. Okay. Pelf gets me one. Okay. So Pelf. So Krim Torchtooth. Does it have to be Krim into the Rampaging Brutodon because that's where I get the most damage. Krim gets me 7. That's not enough because I need 13 to kill him, right? So we get the Revna here. This is like a I feel like this is just like a puzzle to get to 6 on this turn. This can fight Faust or a Researcher. So if that fights a Researcher, I gain 1, I go to 2. This explodes, I can gain 1 off of this one fighting. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 from Longosaur Lecter. You still have an amber left. Or I still have an amber to go. I need the Brutodon dead. I don't think I can do all of it. Okay, so I'll fight the Researcher. Dies. Fight. And I gain 1. This fights Faust. Gain 1, dies. I play Revna. Krim fights Longosaur Lecter. Enrages Pelf. Splashes 3 into the Rampaging Brutodon. Pelf fights the Brutodon. You lose 1, I gain 1. Okay, and I will tell you to go ahead, I'll draw 1.
Mars. Ammonia Clouds.
Pelf.
I guess I get one
yeah,
of the...
Yeah, okay.
Green Aeronaut. White Aeronaut. Red Aeronaut. Nautilixin. Flownome. I'm done.
Form a Voltron over there? Trying to form a Voltron?
Oh, yeah.
This is MF trying to Voltron. All right, we're going to say Unfathomable. I am going to Abyssal Sight. Hey, a Hypnotic Command. What else you got over there? What else going on? Some garbage I don't care about? Great.
Yeah. Yep.
Great. Revna is gone to there. Will Adult Swim, everybody out of the pool? I'll discard Skullback Crab. I'll play Fathom Reaver. I'll pop Gorm.
Yep.
I get Fridge Rog and then play it again. So.
Yep.
Alright.
Goodbye.
Sorry, Nautilexians. I'm surprised we even saw Nautilexians.
It almost had it.
I'm even surprised Nautilexians were in this. Well, yeah, so this deck looks really bad. And then Berserkers get on the table.
Exactly.
Somewhere in there. And then the deck looks really good. Really good with Berserkers. Who could have predicted this?
All right, you're on Huntrix.
Okay. And you're on
the one who
endlessly.
Okay. That's a one. So this is the Hyperbole is trying to qualify here.
Okay.
Huntrix is trying to Dream Crush.
Okay. Maybe it does.
Maybe it does. It's possible. This is the researcher diplomat.
Hi, I'm Researcher Token.
So for Grim Reminders, we have like a haunted button. Is it worth keeping track of haunted on stream?
Probably is.
Probably is, right? It's so important. That's so much easier to do than
the Tide. Because it swaps back and forth. Because both could be very scary at the same time.
I guess it'll be like more changing more often. I don't know. We'll see.
This is definitely the most important game Hyperbole has ever played.
It is. Spoopy background music. Yeah, we could have like I could put music on it. I could put the X-Files theme. I'm super excited for Grim Reminders. Just like the mechanic.
The set looks fun.
Yeah, it looks fun. It looks fun.
It looks fun. It looks challenging in a different way than WoW, because it is about it looks to be about intentional placement of where you're putting things in your discard pile. I'm stoked for it.
The discard order will be in. Yeah, discard order that's one thing I'm nervous about is training yourself to actually do not mess with your discard piles order. Don't ever do it, because it's easy to do now, because it most of the time doesn't matter. So what if it's on your turn? Does that mean now you have to be very deliberate about when you do a board wipe? You have to be okay, this goes to your discard pile.
You have to choose win stuff.
This.
Yeah.
So you need to actually be ordering your opponent's discard pile, because it is super important during your turns.
You want to bury their good creatures, right? Because a lot of stuff
there's shuffle effects that shuffle in top X cards of discard pile in.
Who won that role?
You, I think.
Okay.
Watched X-Files Necromancy last week, including the intro music. Loved it. That was one of my favorite Necromancies for sure. That game was really cool.
It's sweet.
Marcus the Judge worked on that game.
Yeah.
Marcus has done everything.
This is a manga. Marcus is a really cool guy.
He's very cool.
If you guys ever have a chance to meet Marcus the Keyforge Judge, he's really cool. Not to say that Blinking Line isn't cool, because Blinking Line is cool. Yeah. Blinking Line is pretty great
Marcus
too.
is just very well traveled in different interesting circles, and has lots of cool stories and stuff.
Yeah. He worked on Age of Empires card game too at one point.
Which is boss, we are still we are now starting the second round of pools of group stage. Yeah. So this is the first stream of the second round. Yeah, Marcus is outgoing. G is not, but that's not to say he's not interesting as a person, because he is. You get a chance to talk to G is really cool.
To shuffling the discard, waiting on your opponent. Yeah. You can get your knuckles wrapped.
Don't ever do that.
I have to bring that
actually is probably disqualification.
Yeah. Unironically, you probably end up getting disqualified if you do that. It's like a game loss.
Game state. There's one day to put the bottom 3 cards of your discard pile on your
Yeah. There were some I don't know if you saw those, but there were some previews that went live right before we went live.
Yeah, exactly, Storm.
Okay, I'm going to play Clone Home and archive this. And I'll tell you to go ahead and draw.
Adult Swim.
Hey.
All kids out of the pool for Adult
Sleep with
Swim.
Fishes. Kelp Miner.
Right. I'm going to put my archives on my hand. And I am going to say Mars. And I'm going to scoop up Kelp. Get out of here. And then I'm going to play the purple Aeronaut. And then I'm going to clone home. You thought you stopped the Martian onslaught. And it's your turn. I'll draw to you. Tell you, go ahead.
Sequidon. I'll generous offer my Kelp Minder. I will.
That's how little he means to you.
Shrewd Investor, Gastrio. I'm going to insurance policy.
Taking out an insurance policy on Gastrio.
I'm done. Grimminder Seal Alliance will be actually insane, I think. I think you're probably right. Yeah. I think you're probably right.
I kind of want them to get rid of Sealed Alliance.
Number one Sealed Alliance hater.
I'm kind of a Sealed Alliance hater. I kind of hate it. Okay, I'm going to play Legionary Trainer and make a token, and then play Longosaur Lector. And I am not going to Exalt, because I can't use these tokens anyway. And it's your turn. I'll draw it to you. Tell you, go ahead.
Say Sanctum. I'll play Glorious Few.
Hey.
Gain 3.
Stop.
No.
Stop. Stop that.
I'll play.
Not everyone can open Confade. Yeah, just open Confade. Just not that hard. Just open a deck. I did it on stream already with this Kron deck.
It's true.
Okay, it's so easy to do. If you've never opened a good deck of Keyforge, it's because you've chosen not to open a good deck of Keyforge.
Yeah, simply choose to open the best deck. I'm done of the tournament.
Okay. All right. You know what this deck has? So many synergies. This deck has got so many synergies.
You wouldn't believe it.
You're not going to believe how effective this deck is at synergies. I am going to say Saurian.
Some of them crush charges, or
I'm going to have Longosaur Elector fight this Gastrito. I've gone out of my way to generate no Amber, so that I wouldn't get blown out by that card. And then I'm going to arm the Plebeians. I'll do a damage to the Shrewd Investor, and I'll make a token and ward it. And then Legionary Trainer is just going to reap. And it is your turn. I will draw one.
I'll do a Forge. I'll say Equidon. Play Talking Tray. Play General Zawarha. Play Swapper. Play the Visible Hand. Do Fathom Reaver and Kamalani. Make some Diplomats. Reap. I'm done.
You're just not going to believe the synergies of this deck. I'm going to use the Researcher, and I'm going to archive this Aeronaut. I'm saying Brobnar. I'll play the Floor's Lava. This kills a Researcher token a turn. I'm going to play the Shattered Throne. Your Researchers cannot fight. I'm going to play Fresh Marks. I am going to kill this Researcher. I'll put token or Amber. I am going to play an Earthshaker. I will now kill all of these creatures of mine. And then I will play a Brick Nasty, and my tokens are not Brobnar creatures. So, go ahead. I will now draw 6. And I'll say check 7. It's your turn.
Upwards. I'll say Unfathomable. The Kamalani, play Sybil, play Fathom Reaver, make a Diplomat, play Ornate Talking Tray, play...
what?
Oh, sorry.
There are you.
Sorry. Play Initiation is what I meant to say.
Okay. And well, you got an Amber from something. Was it the Ornate Talking Tray that you could not play?
I'm using this Ornate Talking Tray.
Okay, that's fine.
Is what I was trying to do. I am done.
Okay, so start of the turn. I'm going to do a damage to my Earthshaker, and then I'm going to do a damage to this token. And then I'm going to make sure that all my Martians are tapped to Civil Waymare. I forge? Are you taxing or anything? No. Okay. And then I am going to say Saurian. I will play Legion's March. And then Longosaur Lector is going to fight, I guess, Fathom Reaver. And then all of each non-dinosaur creature takes one, and that includes this researcher. This deck has 1,000 ways to kill its own researchers.
Yeah.
And its researchers aren't even like good to begin with, right? Okay. We're gonna pretend like I phalanx strike before I killed my creatures, so I'll smoke. I guess I'll do the 4 damage to Civil, and then I'll kill my own creatures, and then I'll play an Ankylo formation. And it is your turn. I will draw 3. I'll tell you to go ahead. I'm thinking about some of the decks that got eliminated in those last couple of weeks, and I'm wondering.
Ecodon Reap.
To myself.
You get to.
I'm wondering how this deck got in.
Mass buyout.
Why? I think that's game. All right, next game.
Okay. I think some of the pods we had were really bad.
Yeah.
On round 1.
Yeah.
And some of the 2 ones that got by were just like, they barely got by, right?
Yeah.
Even this deck, and I know it's the best deck ever. Is now in the finals.
And I think it
probably gets trashed at some point.
Yeah.
Now it got
trashed tonight.
It is kind of bursty.
Huntrix, this was one of yours. Okay.
Why was Ankylo formation printed? I think we did something with it one time.
So here's why Ankylo formation was printed. It's because the people who have designed Keyforge cards do not understand how bad cards that require you to have ready creatures are in the game. Right? That's ultimately the problem with Ankylo formation. And I think Ankylo formation is actually better in this set than it was in previous sets.
Give me Kron.
Because I think you're actually more likely to... What the hell?
Let's go.
What the hell? I only got to play that deck once.
Let's go. You played it twice, right?
No, once.
You played it pre-stream.
I think it was only once. Berserker token battle. Get Huntrix out of my face.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Get this out of my face.
It's pretty bad. Well, it was on stream. It was live.
Yeah, I don't know. There's no record of that game.
Except for the video evidence.
I don't think so. I don't think there is that. I don't think there is that. Yeah, thank you, Eddie.
Jeez.
Thank you. This is the last game? I think it is, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. I'm sweating like a hog up here.
Yeah. One day we'll have cold weather. Surely.
It was nice and cool today.
You lost on Andrew's stream and our stream. It was nice that we got to see Christensen work against you and then
get
shit on by Joe.
Yeah.
It worked out perfectly because it filled that lunch break slot.
Yeah.
That was the time slot. That's the most important. We had filler content.
Lost the win in it. Yeah.
20. He played Atlan Tech. Yeah, on Clay's stream.
Oh man, I am excited for Berserker tokens.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. Is that dog? Hey, dog, are you getting some trash in my room again?
Eddie.
Is he gone? That dog's gone, dude.
Okay. I'll play Zambatrosh. We'll start with it and see how it goes.
Eddie. Sounds like you're getting water.
Yeah, he's drinking water.
How many? 2 Bellstroms. Alright, we're gonna say Unfathomable. I'll play Frigorific Rod, Skullback Crab, and Maelstrom. And your turn, I'll draw 3. So you got
Tharian. Aquila. Lecter. Yeah, I think we do Exalt. I'll play
make your token.
Faust. So it needs to be here. Play Faust. No Exalt. Play Hissero. Maybe a lot of potential Amber. I'll fight Skullback Crab. I'll Reap. I don't think I Exalt this guy.
You get some water, buddy.
I'll play Recruit.
Chewy Speaker.
Yo!
Appreciate that.
It's pretty good. Pretty good flex there. 21 months. Thank you, Chewy Speaker. And I'm done.
That was your turn too, huh?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say Sanctum. I'll play Celestial Gorm. I'll play this World's Saddest Muster. It's actually, I think this right there makes it the World's Saddest Muster. Oh my god, this thing. Make it token. Oh, Plant Mar Vault, no good damage there. Your turn, I'll draw 2. Go.
All right, I'll play Brobnar. I'll play Bumsy, make you lose 1. I'll play Volca. I'm gonna attack Mar to the vault. And I'll Reap. Oh, I'll fight. I'll fight. I'm done.
I'm gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna play Unguarded Camp. And then I'm gonna play Cratchy Rotoskull. And I'm gonna draw. Until you go ahead.
Okay, I'll say Saurian. Pick up the archive. Play Thrax, play Faust.
I discarded this Maelstrom because the deck is 2. I was like, I guess I'll discard this Maelstrom. I'm gonna lose to this Saurian garbage.
I'm gonna fight Cretchy.
He's dead.
Nice Reap. I will play Recruit. I'm done.
Alright, I'm gonna say Unfathomable. I'm gonna bounce. I'm gonna use Celestial Gorm. Actually, so I'm a Frigorific Rod, a Longosaur Elector, and then Gorm, and then play Frigorific Rod, and then play Kelp Miner, and then Abyssal Sight. We'll sack the Rowdy Scald.
Ambertourage, Envoy, Ornate Talking Tree, Market Crash, Gem Code Vendor, Strew the Arcane, Feats Strength, Frog.
I will discard Ambertourage.
Okay. Is it too juiced for you?
I'm
getting too juiced.
I don't know how I win the game if you're also up a card on me the whole game.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
All right, I'll say Brobnar. I'll play Feats of Strength. I will play Krog the Clumsy. I'll fight the Rowdy Scald. I'll make a token. I will fight Kelp Miner. And make a token. And I'll Reap 3 times. Okay.
I'll say Sanctum. Grey Augur. Elves Master. Tactic Jury. Go. I'll draw.
Okay, I'll say Brobnar. I'll play Fresh Marks.
Please. Win faster.
I'm trying.
Please.
It's stopping me.
Please win faster.
I need to sacrifice something. This terrible card, Faust the Great. Yeah, goodbye. Alright, we will fight the Alms Master. I'll fight. There. And reap thrice. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm flexing.
I'm gonna say,
God.
did you draw a hand and you're just like, what the fuck is this?
No, you'll see.
How dare you? How dare you? Okay. I'm gonna say
this deck is classes above the other decks.
No, it's multiple tiers above. Okay, I'm gonna play this overrun. It's really stupid. I have this Crim Torchtooth, and you'll notice. Nope.
Doesn't kill anything with splash.
Nope. Here it kills Faust.
Yeah.
Right. So I'll play this overrun to draw. Okay, I got. My God. I'll pound right there. I got the pound off the draw on it. I'll play Crim Torchtooth. I'll Shock Herder, Crim Torchtooth into Volca. So he's mad. I'll play Revnastar Song. And it's your turn. I'll say check with 7, and I'll draw 4. Go ahead.
Forge. I think I take this opportunity to play this Equidon stuff. I'll play Gastrudo, Envoy, discard Market Crash, play Talking Tray, play Gemco Vendor. Your turn.
Okay, so I forge. Okay. There's a tiny little window. There's a tiny window to claw back into this game. I'm gonna say unfathomable. A refrigerafic rod, the ornate talking tray. And Maelstrom.
Oh, you've messed up. You actually have messed up. You fueled my plans.
What are you talking about? What could he mean? What could he mean?
Oh, you messed up so bad.
What does he mean? What does he mean? Alright, so I got 2 chains. I'm gonna play Kamalani, and then Adult Swim, and then Befuddle, and I'll say Equidon. Okay, I'll say Equidon.
Okay.
I'll drop chain, draw 3. So you go ahead, check with 7.
Step forward. I'll say Equidon. I'll play Sandhopper and Gemco Vendor.
Okay. Alright, so I'll forge. I will say Brobnar. I'm getting a little cute over here. I want to Strato Smack, damage pip the Camelani, smack the Camelani, turn it into 3 tokens. Play a Revnastar Song, play a Crim Torchtooth, play a Shock Herder, Crim into the Gemcoat. He is enraged. And then reap 3 times. And I'll say that it is your turn. I'll drop a chain and draw 5, 4.
It's actually possible you win this game.
Ooh.
I'll say Brobnar. I'll play Feats of Strength. I'm gonna play Endless Hordes. I guess I'm gonna play this Revna first.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Oh, they're ready. 4, 5, 6. All right, so Berserker, make a Berserker. Berserker, make a Berserker. Berserker, make a Berserker. Berserker, make a Berserker.
Revna didn't die.
Right. Oh, I don't make that Berserker. I'll make that one for this one then.
Okay.
Boom.
So.
And then made a Berserker. And then Krem. Make a Berserker. These are all mad. Keep in mind that they're mad. And that's my turn.
Okay. I am going to say Sanctum. And Glorious Few.
I think I do lose now, actually.
Ooh.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Big oof. Well, this deck sucks.
Discard Chael, play Knight of Pulp. Draw these.
We'll see. We'll see.
I don't. You could, because you got Sandhopper.
I could do some Faust things, I think, maybe.
Yeah, you could possibly do some Faust stuff.
I don't think I can do it.
Actually, I think all the Faust stuff might be tokenized, right?
I need to draw Faust. There's a dead Faust. There was a dead Faust.
Okay.
But also, drawing Faust doesn't make me lose. Or doesn't make me win. Yep, you win. Well, damn.
Yeah.
It just kind of got away from me.
Did Kansu advance?
I don't.
Then? With?
Actually, it might have. Yeah, it did. It did. There's 3 advancing decks. Everything but
Really?
tricks. Yep.
Funny.
It is kind of funny.
That's funny. Kansu. All right.
And Kron.
I
mean, those decks were fine. Kansu
is like
it's got
Kansu
Berserker, right?
is close to being really good,
Yeah.
right? So.
Ooh wee. Well, there you go. There's Group A. If you're talking Terranos, Faust would need to be enough or no capture in Equidon. There was no capture in Equidon, I believe. The Equidon in that deck actually kind of sucks.
The best Equidon card is in fact Trade Secrets because it lets you discard like a ton of Equidon
Yeah,
cards.
exactly.
Like,
I did not hit Trade Secrets. It was tokenized.
Like you've got your Gemcoat Vendors and your Gestrudo.
But they have to be
in play, and
you have to take a turn to play them.
Yeah, you have to take a non-Brobnar turn to play them.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well that's the stream. So thanks for watching, y'all. Thank you, Lizarana, for the 100 biddies. We'll be back on Sunday with more Group 2.
Yeah,
or more Round 2 with Group B. That is the Tabletop Royale deck is in Group B.
Ooh,
very poggers. Yeah,
hyper poggers.
So yeah, look forward to that. There are only, I think. Let's see how many groups total in this round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 total groups. So 12 streams. So we will be. It's probably around December-ish when we finish these.
Keyforge Celebration. It's November 10th, 11th, and 12th.
Yeah.
So it might be. We'll be blasted through this, right?
We'll be blasted through it.
Yeah. It'll be close. We may be done with it around Keyforge Celebration.
Which would be cool.
Depending on what we've got, we might be able to blaze through it. So.
Yeah, we could push the last few if we wanted to do that.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for watching, y'all. Everyone, have a wonderful night, and thank you so much for watching. New Year's G1 sounds like a pretty cool idea.
Sounds fun.
It's a pretty cool.
Sounds fun.
All right, good night.
All right.